All right, so apparently last time Grunt was pacing around. We did finally let him out the tank, but he's been pacing around wondering what the heck is going on and whatever. So since we're heading to Tuchanka anyway, let's start off by talking to Grunt.
Chambers said you're tearing up the place. Something wrong?
Something is wrong, Shepard. I feel wrong. Tense. I just want to kill something. With my hands. More so than usual. Like it's not my choice. Like I just want to... I don't know.
Yo!
See? Why do that? What's wrong?
Oakir didn't imprint anything to help you figure this out?
I see pictures of old battles. Voices of warlords. But this is a blood haze in my head. I want control. When we're moving, fighting, I focus. But here my blood screams, my plates itch. And even you are just noise. I'm tank-born. What is this?
Edie, anything in your files about Krogan diseases that could cause
It's
it?
puberty!
Cerberus has a number of autopsies on file, but nothing on a living Krogan of this age and situation. Krogan are reluctant to share medical records.
My people were defeated by doctors and labs. They will never let stuff like that leave the homeworld, Tuchanka.
Joker can get us to the Krogan homeworld. I need everyone at their best.
Thank you, Shepard. I don't like this. Fury is my choice, not a sickness.
Yeah, give me a second. Okay, I'm back. Had to get the dog situated. Alrighty, so we already have Mordin. So now we are just off to Tuchanka. And TD, you did say Tuchanka sounds a lot like Wakanda. You're about to see exactly how different that is, which I just noticed this. They placed Tuchanka not far from the local cluster and not far from the Citadel. So, in a manner of speaking, excuse me, the Krogans might as well be our next door neighbors. My friend, you are about to understand the life of a Krogan. TD, this is Tuchanka. A place that has basically been nuked to near oblivion.
Stop right there, alien.
Yo, hold on, partner. We ain't got to come to bloodshed.
The clan leader wants to speak with you. Keep your running pet on a short leash. Get him the right soon or put him down.
Do you know what's wrong with him? What he needs?
There's nothing wrong with him. Just go speak to the clan leader.
Yes. It's puberty. It's simply puberty. I got a better idea. Hold on. Keep Grunt and bring Garrus.
Erdnot clan reports use weak encryption. I see references to a captured Solarian in the logs of the Chief Scout. Also, I have been unable to access local medical records. I suggest asking the local clan leader for assistance with Grunt's problem.
Weak encryption, but apparently high enough security. Okay. Just saw something for Tuchanka. Where was it?
This is the great Krogan homeworld. This is the land of Kredok, Shiagar, and Vio. This chunk of rock is barely worth standing on. Never thought I'd miss the tank.
See, you see, Grunt, it's because yous is bougie. You ain't a real Krogan, apparently.
Hold. You must wait till the clan leader summons you. He is in talks.
You know what tradition demands. Clan Erdnot must respond. Your reforms will not go unopposed. You risk appearing weak at a critical time.
Shepard.
Out of my way, son. Out of my way, boy.
Excuse me.
I'm a VIP.
Out of my... Shepard. My friend. You look well for dead, Shepard. Should have known the void couldn't hold you.
Looks like helping me destroy Saren and the Geth has worked out for you. Glad we didn't have to kill each other on Vermeer.
You made the rise of Erdnot possible. Vermeer was a turning point for the Krogan, though not everyone was happy about it. Destroying Saren's genophage cure freed us from his manipulation. I used that to spur the clans to unify under Erdnot.
You abandoned many traditions to get your way. Dangerous.
Weak one spoken to, Uvenk. I'll drag your clan to glory whether it likes it or not.
Ow.
Now, Shepard, what brings you here? How's the Normandy?
That is a way to get somebody's attention.
Destroyed in the Collector surprise attack. I ended up spaced.
Well, you look good. The benefits of a redundant nervous system.
Yeah. Humans don't have that.
Oh, it must have been painful then. But you're standing here, and you've got a strong new ship. Takes me back to the old days. Us against the unknown, killing it with big guns. Good times.
I'm looking for a Solarian. He was captured by the Blood Pack and brought here.
My scout commander can direct you. He's probably near the perimeter running target practice. Don't take too much of his time. I need a constant watch on the other clans.
That's not surprising.
I have a Krogan on my crew. He has some kind of sickness and needs treatment.
Where are you from, whelp? Was your clan destroyed before you could learn what is expected of you?
I have no clan. I was tank bred by Warlord Okir. My line distilled from Kredok, Moro, Shiagar.
You recite warlords, but you are the offspring of a syringe.
I am pure Krogan. You should be in awe.
Kier's a very old name. A very hated name.
He is dead.
Of course. You're with Shepard. How could he be alive?
Wait, is my reputation that bad that, first the dude in Omega is like, things blow up when you're around. And now Rex is like, oh, Kier's dead? That's not surprising. Shepard's around. Am I that bad?
I need Grunt back up to speed. What's wrong with him?
There's nothing wrong with him. He's becoming a full adult.
Adolescence? Can't we just take him to Omega and buy?
Garrus?
I don't care what aliens call it. Krogan undergo the rite of passage.
Too far, Rex. Your clan may rule, but this thing is not Krogan.
Idiot. So, Grunt, do you wish to stand with Erdnot?
What does the rite of passage require?
Not for me to say, Shepard. The shaman will discuss that.
You'll let a tank-bred Krogan join Clan Erdnot?
Only because he's with you. After all, you and I killed thousands like him. Not quite as big, but many. Clan Erdnot is strong, and the others will do as I say. They see the benefit of my vision.
What happens if he doesn't do this rite of passage?
If he was left here, he would be killed. The clanless are not respected. A tank bred, probably more so.
Oof.
His disposition is what it is, right or no. That's just him being a Krogan. Okeer didn't tell you that in the tank. Did he, boy?
This is so weird because, if memory serves me correctly, Grunt's voice actor is Steve Bloom. And hearing anybody call a character that he voices boy is so weird because I've listened to this man's voice. Steve Bloom is under Peter Cullen, the voice of Optimus Prime, in my mental Rolodex. And when I hear, again, somebody else call him, didn't he, boy? That's just so weird. This would almost be like, I forget his name, but the guy who does the voice for Kratos, somebody else calling the character that he voices boy.
This is his choice.
It is in my blood. It is what I am for. Good boy. Speak with the shaman. He's over on the second level. Give him a good show and he'll set you on the path. You too, Shepard. How many times have you stepped in a mess for your crew?
Well.
Good to see you, Rex. Sure you can't come with us?
Wish I could. But I need to keep these short-sighted fools in line. Hunt well, Shepard.
Too bad, Rex. Because, you know, we could use an adult on the crew.
At first I thought it was a waste of ammunition just to kill incoming vermin. Now I think if these Urdnot can pinpoint such small mammals with these guns, they'll make short work of an incoming invasion force.
Yeah?
What do you want, human? Rex told me to be polite. He didn't say you were going to talk to me.
I'm looking for a Solarian. The Blood Pack captured him and he was last seen around here.
I heard about that Solarian. Poor bastard. If it's Blood Pack, then Clan Weirlock has him. Sent one of my scouts to check it out, but he never reported back. Guess they got him, too. Chief told me to give you one of the trucks. Just follow the highway to Weirlock's base, if you've got the quads to deal with him in the Blood Pack.
What can you tell me about Clan Weirlock's base?
Last I heard, the clan was holed up in an old hospital. I haven't seen it, though. I've only seen Clan Weirlock from a distance. If I'd gotten closer, I'd have taken a shot. You get inside, though, bring a big gun. Weirlock's base is crawling with Blood Pack.
That doesn't sound too defensible. Why'd they hole up there?
Any hospital on Tuchanka has to be built well enough to withstand a bunch of enraged Krogan. When an injury forces us to switch over to secondary organs, things get messy.
Yeah, that's true.
Higher thought processes don't always transition properly. Blood rage, they call it.
That is very true. How structurally sound would a hospital have to be to have these big lummoxes going mad
Any idea
in
what
it?
they're doing with the Solarian?
I assume they wanted to torture him. You don't take somebody home just to kill them. It's messy. Maybe he pissed off the Blood Pack, and they brought him here for special treatment. No skin off my hump what they'd do with him. One less alien on Tuchanka.
You don't seem to have much love lost for aliens.
Don't get your quads in a twist. If I was gonna kill you, you'd know it. Rex believes we need to unite the Krogan people. I don't think we can do that with off-worlders interfering, but it's not my call.
There is a longer conversation that I would have time for with that line, but one day I'll come back to that.
What's Clan Weirlock's reputation, and how are they involved with the Blood Pack?
Tough humps. and they're not friendly like we are. You ever run into the Blood Pack? Mercenary gang. Clan Werlock started it. One of the only gangs with an off-world presence. They're fanatics, totally devoted to Werlock Guld. Whatever they did with your Solarian, Guld's behind it.
What makes Guld so special?
He's got 2 children. One of them is a girl. Some people think he's got a destiny. Not me. I had a cousin who won 20 consecutive games of Quasar. Lucky bastard. I'd ask my cousin for a loan, but I wouldn't swear allegiance to him. Luck. That's all it is. Same for Guld.
I can understand a bit more now because, again, he has a girl. Females are highly valued in Krogan society with the genophage.
But the Blood Pack has non-Krogan members, like Vorcha.
Ha, the Vorcha. They're just like the Varen, only they can use guns and don't crap on the floor as often. The Krogan are the only real members of the Blood Pack. Anyone else is just there to soak enemy fire.
All right, let's get up out of here.
That's all it is.
I only brought Garrus because I was wondering if Rex was gonna say something about Garrus being there. Seeing this truck make me miss the Mako. Still my favorite truck in this series. Still one of my favorite vehicles in video games. But yeah, I appreciate everybody who came through for Coffee Cup Friday earlier. And yucking it up about lunchtime, but I'll say it again to those who are new.
One down.
Okay. And also let me know if the audio levels are out of balance for y'all, so I can fix those. Because my audio balance is always in flux, and I'm learning what works and what doesn't. But you know, it probably would be smart if
Kill that one. Kill that one.
all right, cool. Appreciate you, TD. Let's go back to Inferno ammo. Adds Vorcha. Come on. Ow!
I'll put them down!
And cook this man. But yeah, like I said, I appreciate y'all coming through for Coffee Cup Friday earlier, talking about lunchtime routines, Friday routines. Go back and check out the earlier part of the video or whatever. And I did ask a few questions as to how some of y'all deal with longer lunches. And some of my escapades.
Here, enjoy.
In having a longer lunch. Not today. Cook this man. Okay, anything else around here? Nope.
Hostile!
Ah, crud.
I'll put them down!
Oh, thanks, Grunt.
Hostile target.
took him.
Flammable or inflammable. Forget which. Doesn't matter.
Dang it, Mordin. Flammable or inflammable. Doesn't matter. They all will be on fire. Take that. And you take that.
Killed that one.
All right, Mordin, why are you just using the pistol? We have the locust for a reason. Ah!
It's gonna blow!
Ow. Okay, I have a different, for my Mass Effect fans out there, or really for anybody, because this does kind of pertain to anybody. Mordin, this is the second time in this game we have had to help one of Mordin's homeboys. Which does lead me to a question. Do y'all have that homeboy that you always got to get out of trouble? Anything else over here? Nope. Okay. Manifold love. Why am I singing Euro beats? Electrical tip.
Repurposed Krogan Hospital. Sturdy, built to withstand punishment.
Yeah? Oh, snap.
That body, human. Need to take a look. Sores, tumors, ligatures showing restraint at wrists and ankles, track marks for repeated injection sites. Test subject, victim of experimentation.
I don't suppose there's a way to tell who this poor was?
No tattoos or ID. Maybe slave or prisoner, maybe merc or pirate. Irrelevant now. Clearly part of Krogan tests to cure genophage. Humans useful as test subjects. Genetically diverse. Enables exploration of treatment modalities.
Saying using humans is wrong. That is a definite self-centric thing. I don't like it. I hate it, to be honest. But I'm human. Let's find out this genetic diversity. I'm information gathering this time instead of being accusatory.
How are humans more genetically diverse?
More variable. Peaks and valleys, mutations, adaptations, far beyond other life. Makes humans useful test subjects. Larger reactions to smaller stimuli.
I know we can look much different from each other, but Asari have a wide range of skin tones.
No, ignore superficial appearance, down to genetic code. Biotic abilities, intelligence levels. Can look at random Asari, Krogan, make reasonable guess. Humans, too variable to judge. Outliers in all species, of course. Geniuses, idiots. But human probability curve offers greater overall variety.
What can you tell about their experiments from looking at the body?
Position of tumors suggests deliberate mutation of adrenal pineal gland. Modifying hormone levels. Counterattack on glands hit by genophage. Clever.
Do you think they're close to curing the genophage?
Can't say. Need more data. Conceptually sound, though. Genophage alters hormone levels. Could repair damage with hormonal counterattack.
So I'm wondering if they're doing some version of a genetic transplant using human DNA.
Wouldn't something native to Tuchanka work better? Varen, maybe?
Yes. Human experiments strictly high-level, concept testing. Native Tuchanka fauna likely used later in development stages. Wise to delay use of Varen until necessary. Powerful bite.
Now we've got 2 reasons to shut this place down.
Focus on Malin. Too late to help the dead.
I understand what they're trying to do, but again, at the same time, Y'all get too many ideas of using humans, y'all won't be too different than the collectors.
I am the speaker for Clan Werelock, Offworlders. You have shed our blood. By rights, you should be dead already. But Werelock Gold, the Chief of Chiefs, has ordered that you be given leave to flee and spread the message of our coming.
If I flee, I might trip over the dozen Krogan I killed to get here. I think I'll take my chances.
You killed our youngest and weakest human. They were not worthy of remaining near our glorious work. Inside, you will find only hardened, blood-packed veterans, tempered by savagery and war, and dedicated to one goal. The Solarian will cure the genophage, and Clan Werelock will spread across the galaxy in a sea of blood.
Appears they discovered Malin's work. Unfortunate.
It doesn't have to happen like this. I can understand wanting to cure the genophage.
No, human, you understand nothing! You have not seen the piles of children that never lived. The Krogan were wronged. We will make it right, and then we will have our revenge!
Righting a wrong, I can understand, but also at the same time, this is fanaticism at this point. Like, I would hate to be in this situation. On either end of the situation.
Half the galaxy sees the Krogan as victims. If you start a war, you'll lose their support.
We have the Blood Pack, and we have the Solarian. When our clan numbers in the millions, we will not need support. When we cure the genophage, Werelock Gold will rule all Krogan. The Krogan rebellions will
You talk too much.
See? The human cannot hit a simple target.
Really? I never miss. Cook this man!
The Blood Pack will avenge me!
Barbecue this food. For the good of the people, like I said last week.
Again charging!
All right, that linebacker. Ain't gonna happen this time, buddy. Appreciate you. All right, I need ammo. There is no ammo around
Lab's
here.
likely through there. Can smell antiseptic. Hint of dead flesh.
Just get us there.
You talk too much. That was an old song back in the day that used to go that way. You talk too much. You never shut up. I say you talk too much. Homeboy, you never shut up. I haven't thought about that song in years. Found some iridium.
Active console may contain useful data. One moment. Genetic sequences. Hormone mutagens still steady. Protein chains, live tissue, clone tissue. Very thorough. Standard treatment vectors. Avoiding scorched earth immunosuppressants to alter hormone levels. Good. Hate to see that.
Bro?
Most people wouldn't be so casual about developing a sterility plague, Mordin.
Developing, modifying, much more difficult, working within confines of existing genophage, 100 times the complexity. Errors unacceptable, could cause total sterility, malignant tumors, could even reduce effectiveness, worse than doing nothing. Had to keep Krogan population stable, 1 in 1,000, perfect target, optimal growth, like gardening.
You're saying you were working just as hard to keep their population from falling?
Yes, could have eradicated Krogan, not difficult, increased mutation to degrade genetic structure further, chose not to. Rachni extinction tragic, didn't want to repeat. All life precious, universe demands diversity.
This is one thing I love, so far I love about this game. There are so many things you can go back to. Like, one day I'm gonna go through a lot of these loyalty missions and just do a bit more of a deeper dive into the morality.
What was it like working on the genophage modification project?
Best years of my life. Wake up with ideas, talk over breakfast, experiments all morning. Statistical analysis in afternoon, run new simulations during dinner, set data runs to cook overnight. Laughter, ego, argument, passion, galaxy's biggest problem, massive resources thrown at us. Got anything we wanted.
Do you keep in touch with your old team members?
No. All changed with deployment. Made test drop on isolated Krogan clan, hit rest of Tuchanka when results were positive. End of project. Separate ways. Watching it end, watching birth rates drop. Personal. Private. Not appropriate for team.
That's another thing. Like, as jacked up as that genophage thing may be, there's a camaraderie there. You're trying to solve a problem. You have the backing for it. Any idea that pops into your head, you know, it's like working on the problem with unlimited funds. And it's like, when it's done and you drop it and you see the success of that project, then it hits you of, what have we done? And nobody wants to talk about it. Nobody even wants to bring it up.
Sounds like you were pretty important. How'd you go from that to running a clinic on Omega?
Wanted to heal people. Good use of last decade. Something easy. No ethical concerns. Understand rationale for modified genophage. Right choice. Still. Hard to sleep some nights.
How can you agree with using the genophage, Mordin? Look at what happened to Tuchanka as a result.
State of Tuchanka not due to genophage. Nuclear winter caused by Krogan before Salarians made first contact. Krogan choices. Refuse truce during Krogan rebellions. Expand after Rachni wars. Splinter after genophage. Genophage medical, not nuclear. No craters from virus. Damage caused by Krogan, not Salarians, not me.
So if the Krogan banded together and formed a united government, you'd welcome that?
Yes. United Krogan saved Galaxy. Destroyed Rachni. Genophage not punishment. Simply alters fertility to correct for removal from hostile environment.
As much as I'm trying to ride with you on this and trying to stay neutral, Mordin, I'm gonna have to call you on this one.
The effects on Tuchanka are still your responsibility. You upgraded the virus that kept them in barbarism.
Krogan committed war crimes. Refused to negotiate. Turian defeat not complete. Krogan could have recovered, attacked again. Conventional war too risky. Krogan forces too strong. Genophage was only option. Krogan forced genophage, us or them. No apologies for winning. Wouldn't have minded peaceful solution.
Only thing I can say is matter of perspective.
We're not gonna find Malin staring at consoles. Come on.
That is the main part of all this, just matter of perspective.
Dead Krogan, female. Tumors indicate experimentation. No restraint marks. Volunteer. Sterile Werelock female willing to risk procedures. Hoped for cure. Pointless. Pointless waste of life.
I didn't expect you to be disturbed by the sight of a dead Krogan.
What? Why? Because of genophage work? Irrelevant. No. Causative. Never experimented on live Krogan. Never killed with medicine. Her death not my work. Only reaction to it. Goal was to stabilize population. Never wanted this. Can see it logically. But still unnecessary. Foolish. Waste of life. Hate to see it.
As usual, nobody necessarily told the Krogan about that.
I didn't think you'd had much direct contact with things like this. Did you come to Tuchanka after dropping your plague?
Yearly recon missions. Water, tissue samples. Ensure no mistakes. Superiors offered to carry it on. Refused. Need to see it in person. Need to look. Need to see. Accepted as necessary. See small picture. Remind myself why I run a clinic on Omega. Rest, young mother. Find your gods. Find someplace better.
I didn't expect spirituality from you, Mordin.
Genophage modification project altered millions of lives, then saw results. Ego, humility, juxtaposition, frailty of life, size of universe. Explored religions after work completed. Different races. No answers. Many questions.
Sounds like you were trying to deal with your guilty conscience. The doctor killed millions.
Modified genophage project great in scope. Scientifically brilliant. But ethically difficult. Krogan reaction visceral, tragic. Not guilty, but responsible. Trained as doctor, genophage affects fertility, doesn't kill. Still, caused this. Hard to see big picture behind pile of corpses.
Can you really just rationalize it all away? How do you justify it?
Wheel of life. Popular Solarian concept. Similar to human Hinduism in focus on reincarnation. Appealing to see life as endless. Fix mistakes in next life. Learn, adapt, improve. Refuse to believe life ends here. Too wasteful. Have more to offer. Mistakes to fix. Cannot end here. Could do so much more.
Here's another thing to keep in mind, y'all. Solarian lifespan is very short. If memory serves me correctly, it's somewhere between 40 and 60 years. That's why they come across as sounded like they're high on caffeine.
If you need this much soul searching to get over it, maybe the genophage was wrong.
Had to be done. Rachni wars, Krogan rebellions, all pointed to Krogan aggression. So many simulations. Effects of Krogan population increase, all pointed to war. Extinction. Genophage or genocide. Save galaxy from Krogan. Save Krogan from galaxy.
So you're willing to sterilize a species based on the evidence of a few simulations?
Yes, millions of data points, years of arguments, countless scenarios, all noted Krogan fragmentation as dangerous, no unified culture to support repopulation. Would have been war, Turians and humans destroying Krogan utterly. Genophage was better, saved lives.
But again, who talked to the Krogan about this?
You could have cured the genophage instead. Brought hope to the Krogan. They'd have rejoiced.
Assumes human reaction. Krogan stimulus response different. Harsh environment. Take chance to fight. Flee. Would have caused chaos on Tuchanka. Victor would have war economy. Bloodthirsty army. Galactic expansion only logical outcome. More war. Genophage saved lives. War would have ended.
We need to find Malin and shut this place down.
Yes.
Like I said, it's hard for him to answer for it. Because now he's had the one thing that he didn't have when he was doing all that, when he was working on the genophage.
This is valuable.
He's had time to think. And I brought up retirement earlier. One of the very worst things to have in those types of situations is time to think. There's a door there. What's in here?
You killed the Blood Pack guards.
Not Blood Pack, not member of Clan Werlock. Wrong clan markings.
I'm a nerd, not scout. Werlock guards got me. Brought me here.
The chief scout told us to watch for you. We've taken out the guards. Get back to Erdnot.
I can't. The Werlock did things to me. Drugs, injections. Said I was sacrificing for the good of all Krogan. Experiments to cure the genophage. Everything's blurry. Hard to think. Have to stay.
Mordin, can you get him back on his feet? Stims, maybe? Something to bolster his immune system?
You don't understand. I'm not too sick to leave. I have to stay. They're curing the genophage. They're gonna make it all better. They have to keep doing the tests.
Caution, Shepard. Patient unstable, susceptible, brainwashed.
That's... Too many drugs. He is, I forget the actual term for it, the colloquial term for it, but he's heavily medicated.
Why do you want them to keep doing the tests?
This is my fault. I got caught. Wasn't strong enough. Not good enough. This is the best I can do. This is all I can do. I'm not big enough to have a real shot with the females. I'll never have kids of my own. But if I help undo the genophage, then I mattered.
Millions of children will be born. Werlock children. They're going to destroy the other clans.
But... No. No, they said I was helping Erdnot.
If you want to help Erdnot, you need to get back there. But it would take a real badass to make it back to camp while injured.
I can do it.
You? I said a badass, not some scout whining like a Quarian with a tummy ache.
I can do it. I'm up. And I'm going to the female camp.
Damn right you are. Get back there and show them what you're worth. Go. Go.
Nicely done. Fortunately, subject is unlikely to be contagious.
I'm going back to the crib. I'm gonna find me a lady. And I'm gonna holler. I'm gonna spit this game. To those in the chat, is that considered gaslighting? I want to make sure I'm using it using the right definition.
Shepard, I'm detecting crates ahead that are holding unstable materials. A misplaced shot could cause a significant explosion.
Or a well-placed shot. Explosives useful. Burn through Krogan armor.
Explosions, you say?
Trouble! Weaklings!
Not difficult.
This burned nicely.
Problematic targeting.
Okay. Come on around the corner. Cook this man. There we go. Standing in front of a shotgun is not the best of ideas. Why am I going with the pistol? Ammo, give me some ammo. There we go. Reloaded. Run past the crates. Nope. Sorry, bucko. Running me over would be very bad for my health. So let's not do that.
You're up!
All right, everybody, sing it with me. Black hole, good. Okay, that didn't quite work out the way that I wanted.
Krogan charging!
Black hole, good. Won't you come? Oh, it's the boss. Take that. And down goes the boss. Okay, thanks, bye. So the boss is down. I guess the next thing is his homeboy. Okay. That's that one. That's 2, 3. There we go.
This might be useful.
Hey, heavy weapon ammo. I'll take it.
Malin, alive, unharmed. No signs of restraint, no evidence of torture. Don't understand.
For such a smart man, Professor, you always had trouble seeing evidence that disagreed with your preconceptions. How long will it take you to admit that I'm here because I wish to be here?
Is Werlick controlling him? He might be having that crisis of conscience that Mordin is having.
He wasn't kidnapped. He came here voluntarily to cure the genophage.
Impossible. Whole team agreed. Project necessary.
How was I supposed to disagree with the great Dr. Solus? I was your student. I looked up to you.
Experiments performed here. Live subjects, prisoners, torture and executions. You're doing?
We've already got the blood of millions on our hands, Doctor. If it takes a bit more to put things right, I can deal with that.
You honestly think the experiments you did here are justified?
We committed cultural genocide. Nothing I do will ever be justified. The experiments are monstrous because I was taught to be a monster.
So basically, double down on it.
Mordin, did you ever perform experiments like this?
No. Never taught you this, Malin.
So your hands are clean. What does it matter if the ground is stained with the blood of millions? You taught me that the end justified the means. I will undo what we did, Professor. The only way I know how.
What happens if the genophage is cured and the Krogan expand again? That'll be on your head.
We justified this atrocity by saying the Krogan would cause havoc and war if their population recovered. But look at the galaxy. Batarian attacks in the Traverse, Geth attacks in the Citadel. Is this a more peaceful universe? The assault on your Eden Prime might never have happened if we had let the Krogan recover. We'll never know.
Really? You don't think so?
How would a Krogan population explosion have done anything to stop Saren and the Geth?
An increased Krogan population would have forced the Council to take steps, likely involving colony rights in the Traverse. The Turian fleets would be vigilant for any military activity in the area. They might have stopped the Geth at Eden Prime.
Supposition. Impossible to be certain.
Don't you see? We tried to play God and we failed. We only made things worse, and I'm going to fix it.
There's a problem with that statement. You just go in the opposite direction. And who's also to say that the Turians would be down with that?
You talked about killing, but the genophage isn't lethal. It only affects fertility rates.
Krogan fight over fertile females. They become mercenaries or pirates because they see no alternative. They would be thriving in a cultural renaissance now had we not decided that this is what they deserved.
Inaccurate. Krogan population resulted in war. Simulations were clear.
Why work with Clan Werelock? And how did you access the genophage data?
The data was easy to obtain. We all still had clearance. We were heroes. All I had to do was ask. As for the Werelock, they were the only clan with both the resources and the commitment.
Urdnot has a larger camp than Werelock. Why not use them?
Urdnot Rex is too soft. He wasn't willing to do the experiments I needed. It's Urdnot's loss and Werelock's gain. Their clan will be the first to recover from the crime we committed.
So, essentially, it's one of those, I'll just be a bigger monster. This is the writing that I enjoy in games like this. Not just the decision making, but there is no real, at least to me, the right, quote unquote, is just a matter of perspective.
Malin clearly doesn't need rescuing. What do you want to do?
Have to end this.
You can't face the truth, can you? Can't admit that your brilliant mind led you to commit an atrocity!
Unacceptable experiments. Unacceptable goals. Won't change. No choice. Have to kill you.
Wait, you don't need to do this, Mordin. You're not a murderer.
No, not a murderer. Thank you, Shepard. Finished, Malin. Get out. No Werelock left. Project over.
What if he talks to more Krogan? Tells the public about the modified genophage project?
Special Tasks Group good at covering tracks. No proof. Werelock willingness to work with Salarian, unusual. Other Krogan will kill him.
Good point. Because you smell of Warlock.
Aren't you worried that he'll start his research again?
No. Locking this unit. Special Task Group can cut access to old data. Could start from scratch. Decades of work, though. Didn't teach you everything I knew.
Oh boy, this is a motley crew.
You heard the professor. Get out before he changes his mind.
Where am I supposed to go, Professor?
Don't care. Try Omega. Can always use another clinic.
The Krogan didn't deserve what we did to them, Professor. The genophage needs to end.
Not like this. Apologies, Commander. Misunderstood mission parameters. No kidnapping. My mistake. Thank you.
Don't worry about me, Mordin. How are you doing?
Should have killed him. Wanted to. Easier than listening. Easier for him, too. Experiments indicate how far he's fallen. Expected it from Krogan. Not one of mine.
Problem is, killing him is the easy way out. He doesn't learn from anything. It's just the end. And in many cases, that whole special task group that worked on this, you have time to think after the genophage is over. Like I said said earlier. After that whole genophage thing, after the operation being a success and the patient dying, now you just have time to think. And after action reviews are a thing. They hurt. Mordin wanted to kill him. I honestly believe because he just, the pain from it, especially from one of his own. And he's seeing further and further, seeing more and more on a personal level how much his research, the quote unquote good deed that he's done, how much punishment that's there.
Maybe you'll remember that the next time you're discussing the ethics of the genophage.
Yes. So many variables, stress responses, impossible to truly predict. Something to think about. Malin's research, only loose end. Could destroy it. Closure, security. Still valuable, though.
If you think it could be useful, why not hang on to it?
Worked for years to create modified genophage. Should destroy this. Malin's work could cure genophage. Don't know. Effects on Krogan, effects on Galaxy. Too many variables. Too many variables.
You regret what the Krogan have become. You see the horror of what they did here, but you see the loss, too.
Wasted potential.
They don't deserve this, Mordin. Save the data.
Point taken, Shepard. Capturing data. Wiping local copy. Still years away from cure, but closer than starting from scratch. Done. Ready to go. Ready to be off Tuchanka. Anywhere else. Maybe somewhere sunny.